Is Meghan Markle using her kids as human props? Or is the truth even darker? That's the question rattling royal circles and internet sleuths after Meghan dropped what was supposed to be a heartwarming, family-friendly birthday video, but instead triggered a full-blown media frenzy. The moment the footage hit the internet, it didn't take long before Lady Colin Campbell and Tom Bower came swinging, tearing the entire production to shreds in ways Meghan could never have expected. The video, allegedly filmed in the backyard of the Sussex's Montecito mansion, was meant to showcase Meghan as the doting mother of two, twirling barefoot in some over-glamorized garden paradise. But what audiences saw? A strangely overproduced, overly filtered montage that looked more like a failed Goop commercial than a real mother's birthday moment. Sources claim Meghan was desperate to soften her image and spark a wave of sympathy, but instead, she may have just lit the fuse on a media explosion that could burn through what little credibility she has left. Lady C, never one to sugarcoat, called the video a glorified Instagram thirst trap loaded with fake emotion and zero authenticity. According to her, Meghan was more obsessed with camera angles than cuddles, more focused on her lighting than her kids. It's a performance, not a parent, she spat on her YouTube channel. And viewers agreed. Within hours, online forums exploded with accusations of manipulation, fakery, and emotional blackmail. Tom Bower, the investigative bulldog who knows more royal dirt than anyone alive, didn't just criticize the quality, he questioned the entire premise. "Are we even looking at her real children?" he asked in an interview now being called the most explosive royal commentary of the year. His reasoning? The same tired tricks Meghan always pulls: blurred faces, heavy backlighting, no eye contact, and never a full clear shot of Archie or Lilibet. Why? What's she hiding? Insiders say the video was timed to land just before new polling numbers on the Sussex's popularity dropped. Numbers that, according to palace aides, are disastrous. So was this a last-ditch attempt to claw back public favor? And if so, why do it in a way so obviously artificial that even her fans are left cringing? A former royal staffer told one UK tabloid, "She's playing house on a movie set." According to them, Meghan's obsession with controlling the narrative has reached new heights, and now even her own children are being cast as supporting roles in the Meghan Markle show. And get this, some sources believe the footage wasn't even filmed this week. Could it have been pre-recorded, sitting in a vault waiting for the right PR storm to blow over? Critics wasted no time digging into the details. Everything, from Meghan's carefully tousled hair to the choreographed spine to the perfectly placed drone shots, felt too curated, too manicured, too unreal. Tom Bower said it best. You can smell the desperation through the screen, and while the Sussex PR machine stayed radio silent, online sleuths didn't. In less than 24 hours, hashtags like #ShowUseTheKids and #BirthdayGate were trending, with users demanding answers. Why the smoke and mirrors? Why the angles and edits? And why, after all this time, is Meghan still hiding her children from the very audience she's trying to woo? Even US media couldn't ignore it. TMZ, Page 6, even The View jumped into the fray. One American talk show host bluntly stated, "We have Kardashians showing more authenticity than Meghan Markle right now." That line alone sent the internet into a tailspin. Lady C didn't hold back either. She slammed the Sussexes as royal-adjacent influencers who've lost the plot. Her verdict? The video wasn't about love, family, or celebration. It was about branding. About reminding the world that Meghan still thinks she can pull focus, even if she has to use 2 toddlers to do it. So what does this mean for Meghan's carefully constructed mommy martyr image? Is it crumbling? Is she losing the last sliver of public goodwill she once had? Or is there something even bigger brewing behind the scenes? Because according to one palace insider, the real storm hasn't even hit yet. And just when you thought it couldn't get worse for Meghan, it did. The backlash to her birthday bonding video didn't just linger, it detonated. Royal insiders, media watchdogs, and furious fans alike began peeling back the layers of what they now call the fakest birthday video in royal-adjacent history. Within hours, not only had Lady Colin Campbell and Tom Bower doubled down on their critiques, they ignited a wave of speculation that could unravel the entire Sussex media empire. According to sources close to the palace, senior royals were visibly disturbed by the video, not because of its visual polish, but because it pushed the limits of royal branding into dangerous, exploitative territory. "This wasn't a family video," one aide reportedly said. "It was a PR landmine disguised as domestic bliss." And behind the scenes, insiders say the firm is quietly preparing to reassess the Sussex's continued use of royal titles in content that trades on royal associations, especially when their children are used like chess pieces in Meghan's social media game. Could the palace actually move to strip titles? It sounds extreme until you realize just how furious the fallout has become. Tom Bower, ever the bloodhound for buried truths, has been hinting at something far more sinister than poor taste. In a late-night interview, he claimed that media manipulation is Meghan's currency, and that this video might be part of a broader strategy to create emotional distractions from looming personal and legal issues. Wait, what looming issues? Bower didn't elaborate, but royal gossip forums exploded with theories, connecting dots between suspicious gaps in public appearances, inconsistent timelines, and the still unanswered question: why have we never seen an unedited, confirmed photo of Archie and Lilibet's faces since infancy? Theories range from the outrageous to the oddly plausible. Some say it's obsessive privacy control. Others whisper it's because Meghan wants to preserve the mystery to boost future content deals. Either way, the public isn't buying it anymore. Meanwhile, Lady C went for the jugular, mocking the Sussex's $14 million Montecito estate as a glorified influencer compound and suggesting Meghan is no longer even pretending to be relatable. "She's playing celebrity mother cosplay," she scoffed, "and doing a terrible job of it." But what really set tongues wagging was her off-the-cuff remark that Meghan might already be shopping for her next narrative, hinting not so subtly that a split from Harry could be on the table once the brand dries up. Could it be true? Could Meghan really be eyeing her next chapter while the current one is still in flames? The most damning moment of all, though, came from the public itself. Polling data leaked just 2 days after the video's release shows a catastrophic 17-point dip in Meghan's favorability, the lowest it's ever been. Even traditionally sympathetic outlets like People and Vanity Fair backed off covering the video with their usual fluff pieces. One insider at a major network confessed off the record, "There's hesitation now. No one wants to be the outlet that gets played again." And the final nail? A growing number of ex-staffers, yes, the same ones Meghan allegedly bullied, are reportedly considering breaking their silence in light of this new scandal. As one commentator put it, "People are done staying quiet. The illusion is cracking." But maybe the most chilling part isn't what we saw in the video. It's what we didn't see. There were no genuine interactions, no laughter, no spontaneity, just a tightly controlled reel of cinematic fluff that felt more like a commercial for an undisclosed product than a celebration of motherhood. One former Hollywood publicist said it flat out, "This reeks of brand repositioning, not parenting. And when Meghan's camp was asked for clarification on the video's authenticity, their response? Dead silence. No raw footage. No behind-the-scenes snippets. No effort to dispel the tidal wave of suspicion. Just Meghan, retreating into the shadows yet again, hoping the storm would pass like all the others. But this time, it isn't passing. The questions are growing louder. The public is losing patience. And with Tom Bauer reportedly working on a follow-up exposé and Lady C teasing shocking new revelations in her next broadcast, one has to wonder, is this the beginning of the end for Meghan's media game? Or is there a far more explosive secret still hiding behind those blurred-out birthday smiles?